the Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 7. The Magic have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Detroit Pistons. It's all come down to Game 7 of the conference semifinals. Up next.
And the winner tonight, advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals. You're watching Game 7 on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ale LaForce joining us courtside. And the starting lineup for the Magic. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Stewart in at the 5. Taking a look at Orlando, well, it took a monumental effort just to push this to a Game 7. Now, do they have enough left to win on the road against a very talented club?
That's a good question. I mean, at this point, I think the physical exhaustion may take a backseat to the mental exhaustion, especially with the energy of the crowd working against them. To advance, they're going to have to be more focused than they've ever been.
Now here's Harris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Banchero.
That is aggressive work inside by Harris, a veteran forward who understands how to get to the line.
The free throw drops for Harris. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
To the middle. Here's Carter. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
To the inside. Robinson with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. And Cunningham throws it down.
Well, that is an excellent transition basket by Cunningham. He is showing you what kind of athlete he is.
And the Magic with possession. 4-point game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The kick out to Banchero. Oh, stolen by Harris. Outside Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. Back to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Outside Bane. Pass to Banchero. The rebound by Detroit. Outside Robinson. Picked by Stewart. Down low. You can't hit that time. Nice D from Wagner. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And here's Banchero. Picked by Carter. Lets it go from 11. Yep, that one goes. Carter's gotten his second bucket.
Excellent job by Carter Jr. recognizing the situation and getting the shot off in a hurry.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Oh, Carter with the block. And they get it back. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Cunningham's got 6 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. He's watched by Cunningham. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And he makes both free throws. The Pistons lead by 4. Robinson passes to Stewart. Now Cunningham. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, blows the alley-oop jam.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, DB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The Pistons leading. Outside Robinson. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Orlando with the ball. Wagner with a screen on Cunningham. Wagner on the wing. The three is up. Connect from downtown.
Yeah, merciless answer by Wagner, hitting right back at him.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass to Bain. Inside. He's off on the layup.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Here's Cunningham. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 12 points in the game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Magic trail by 10. Banchero outside. They set the pick. From the elbow. Yes, on the jumper.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
The Pistons have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Harris outside. To Cunningham. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Wagner outside. two more.
You really can't give Banchero room anywhere. He will find a shot to take.
Stewart, screen on Bain. Thompson finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Magic trail by 10. Here's Banchero. Outside Bain. Wagner looking it over. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. 6 points for him.
Yeah, and when Wagner is hitting from deep, the floor opens up for everyone else. Nice triple.
Pass to Stewart. Robinson on the wing. There's the screen. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Orlando moving the ball around. To the wing on the left. Harris against Banchero. To the left wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Cade Cunningham on top. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Reed. Now here's Herter, defended by Wagner. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Count that one, Reed. And the Pistons lead by 14. Orlando's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. On the court for the Magic, the Wagner brothers both on the floor. Franz at small forward, Mo in the middle. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's De Silva in at the 4. Now here's Wagner. Give him 8. Clock at 6. Wagner with a screen. Black. And another 3 for Orlando.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Jenkins. Pass to Reed. Down low. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jenkins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Wagner with a screen on Herter. There's Wagner off the drive. And the dunk by Wagner.
Just smooth pass there. Wagner can make the game look easy.
Detroit leading by 11. Taster outside. Inside. Here's Reed. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Reed's got his second basket of the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. To the inside. And the dunk by Wagner.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Here's Sasser. The Magic making their last shot. Pass to Holland. Now here's Herter. 6 on the shot clock. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Orlando with the ball, following the score by Detroit. Puts up a 3. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Closing in on 4 minutes. Played here in the second quarter, and so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
For the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Herter. Robinson comes in for Sasser, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. For Orlando, Mataze comes in for Wagner, and Paolo Banchero subbed in for De Silva. Thompson with it, still without a bucket. Outside Robinson, hits a three-pointer, and the Pistons lead by 13.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Wagner, following the three-pointer by Detroit. Pass to Black. Now here's Mataze. Just 5 to shoot. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Stewart, he's checked in for Reed. To the middle. Wagner with a steal. Black, left side. Thompson pulls it in. Detroit leading by 13. Outside Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Robinson's got 11.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Wagner outside. Now here's Banchero. Tight defense on him. Fires in the triple. Black's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Cunningham. Fader on the way. Orlando with the rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Pass to Wagner. And Banchero outside. Mataze with a screen to the paint. And Mataze throws it down.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. At one point, they led by 16. Drops in the three.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter. 4 already for the game.
Magic trail by 14. Banchero outside. Black outside. Pass to Wagner. Mataze gets Stewart. Banchero outside. Here's Mataze. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And what a savvy play by Banchero. He runs the pick and roll to create for another guy.
Detroit leading by 12. Cunningham passes to Robinson. And here is Thompson. Cunningham outside. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Harris is checked in for Detroit. De Silva's checked in for Orlando. Bain comes in for Wagner. Thompson outside. There's the three. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 12. And it's Black penetrating. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Bain. Thompson with a steal. Cunningham outside. Here's Stewart. Black defending. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And again, the Pistons missing.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Here's De Silva. And here's Banchero. He's got 7. The free ball. From distance, Paolo.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Making some changes. Wagner's checked in for De Silva, and Suggs is subbed in for Black. Here's Harris. He's got 7. Outside Robinson. Harris a screen. The 3. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Outside. Pass to Banchero. The rebound by Detroit. On the wing, Thompson. Cunningham outside. Stewart outside. Now Harris. 6 to shoot. Back to Stewart. Outside Robinson. There's Cunningham with a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Bain. He's watched by Cunningham. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons lead by 9. To the inside. Stolen by Bain. Banchero outside. On the wing, Suggs. Stolen by Thompson. To get back on track. Oh! Gets you some! Nice!
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now here's Banchero. He's got 10. Pass to Suggs. Clock at 6. Bain against Thompson. Takes a 3. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Robinson finds Cunningham. Okay, Cunningham, strong.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And there's 1:38 left in the first half. Now here's Suggs. Now Banchero. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Suggs. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Mo Wagner, third. Wendell Carter, fourth.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
Orlando on D. They trail by 11. Harris on the wing. A minute 6 left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 5. Cunningham outside. Offline with a 3.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Ben Carroll. They set the screen. Three-pointer. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Knocks it loose. Cunningham on the wing. Out on his own on the break. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Yeah, great hustle by Bane and puts himself in the right spot to deliver.
Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so it's Detroit, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And it's the 2K halftime show, Game 7, and the story so far is the quality start for the Detroit Pistons.
One thing that stands out is the care factor. They're protecting the ball like it's a newborn. I love you, little baby.
Ah, nicely put, big fella. Suddenly, I see you running a daddy daycare. Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. It all comes down to a decisive Game 7. Guys, what's it going to take for them to close out this series?
You can't leave anything in the tank. Approach it like you're playing for your life, because in some ways you are.
And you can't get sloppy and waste a bunch of possessions. You got to keep that focus.
No question. Let's get it. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. If you look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. Eight-point game. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the 5. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Outside Robinson. Cunningham, a screen on Bain. Harris outside. From outside the arc. Stewart, it's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 8.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Carter, a screen on Harris. And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Yeah, this is why you throw it Carter Jr.'s way. He is solid at slamming it down.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Stewart in at the center position. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Now, here's Stewart. He has 5. Cunningham gets the bucket.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Pass to Banchero. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now, here's Bain. Guarded by Robinson. Carter kicks to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Over Thompson. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket. From Wagner.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Cade Cunningham third. And, of course, Paolo Banchero.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Now, here's Thompson. Cunningham looking it over. In the corner, it's Robinson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Banchero. He's got 17. Again, the magic score.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 36. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Fires from the line, and that one is good. Cunningham's got 38 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Wagner, and stolen by Thompson. Here's Robinson. Pistons passing it around. There's the lob for Harris. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for Detroit.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Cunningham against Bain. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. The Magic trail by 14. Carter with a screen on Harris. To the paint. And then Carter with the dunk.
Always a threat to score. Banchero that time with a sweet find.
Detroit's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. On the wing, Harris. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Robinson. Harris finds Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Robinson for 3, and again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Back to Bain. At 6. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. 11 points for Tobias Harris.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Magic trail by 17. Pass to Wagner. Now, here's Banchero. Over Harris. Banchero, that's good. 21 points for Paolo Banchero.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad, just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build.
For Detroit, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And Jenkins, no good on that one. Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Shoots from the elbow. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good.
Wow, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second. Detroit leading by 15. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low and stolen by Wagner. To the middle. A nice shot by Black. Black's got 4 points this quarter.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Reed. And the jump by Reed.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And so is Detroit. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. but it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Oh, Wagner out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Anthony Black. And it's De Silva in at the three spot. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
Pass to De Silva. Black with it, 6 to shoot. Inside, poked away. Reed with the steal. Out to the right wing. Now here's Jenkins. Defense right on him. Cunningham outside. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Jenkins can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 17. Pass to Wagner. Banchero outside. To the wing right side. His three-pointers off the mark.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
And it's Cunningham, top of the key. Goes up the baseline. Rebound by the Magic. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Banchero looking around. Orlando needs to get off a shot. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Pistons leading by 17. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Black. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Holland. Cunningham outside. Now Jenkins. There's the triple. De Silva with the rebound. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here's Banchero. Wagner a screen on Herter. Banchero passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
That's a nice play by Paolo Banchero. I mean, just has an excellent feel for the game.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Cunningham dishes it to Jenkins. The kick out to Cunningham. They grab their own miss. Pick off in midair. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Dives for it. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. At the elbow, Banchero. Cunningham up top. Shoots over Black. Cunningham's shot is off.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Here's the teardrop. Here's Carter. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
No stopping Wendell Carter there. Powers past the defender and gets it to go.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Jenkins kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. It's stolen by Carter. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Hurt. Defended by Carter. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Magic trail by 13. Here's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
For the Pistons, Tobias Harris is checked in for Holland. Asar Thompson comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Jenkins. At the elbow, it's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Black. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pistons leading by 13. Cunningham outside. And he gets it to go. Cunningham's got 42 in the game.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Carter with a screen on Thompson. And a wide open look for Payne. Good on the three-point shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Stewart with the screen on Payne. Cunningham for three. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Pass to Wagner. Thompson against Carter. Here's the three. Nailed from three-point land.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but
good. Another from three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. Pistons leading by 12. Harris outside. Pass to Thompson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Now Harris, guarded by Bain. 6 on the shot clock. The three. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Detroit's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Harris passes to Thompson. Here's Robinson. Launches a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 7th assist here tonight. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He has decided it's the right... time to talk. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Anthony Black. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Harris. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The Magic trail by 15. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
To me, one of the things that separates Banchero from others is his passing.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
And it's Banchero missing. Detroit leading by 16. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Harris kicks to Robinson. Back to Harris. Stewart, a screen for Harris. Clock is at 3. And Stewart gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 18.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
And here's Banchero. Carter with the screen. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Carter's a really good pick-and-roll partner. Excellent hands, and he can finish, too.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Robinson outside. Good, another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
No coverage, that's it. Cunningham's got 45 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
1:53 left in the fourth, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, Bane has really good passing instinct. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
Now Cunningham. And the Pistons entirely new group now out there. Now a timeout called by Orlando. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Cade. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. So it's Detroit now. Holland, the pass to Jenkins. And here's Reed, defended by Carter. Into the lane, and Jenkins throws it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Carter finds Banchero. Fires high post. Sasser with the rebound. Pass to Jenkins. So the Detroit Pistons win the series and will move on. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling 7-game series and a win here in round 2.
And what a memorable series this was. So fitting that it came down to a Game 7, and now no rest for the weary. They've got to get right back to work.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Duncan, you heated up and you had this crowd bouncing in the stands. Must have been an incredible feeling.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can make a couple in a row feels good. Even better, you know, when you got this fan base behind you. So just means lots of being here and just finish off with a win.
You had the green light and you took advantage. Thanks, Duncan.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K.